Okay. Don't know whether it seems not to be able to detect this microphone. Anyway, maybe that should be today's prompt, not crying over spilt milk. It didn't spill milk, spilt some water, and it was on my clothes. I was about to go out somewhere and I had to change. So that is today's prompt. You spill something. There is obviously the expression, there's no use crying over spilt milk. However, a lot of people, I refrain from losing my temper. I just thought, drat, I think I better change my trousers. So I did. And then I went out. And fortunately, I was not late to get the bus, so good. Anyway, that's the prompt. What can we do with it? We'll start with science fiction. It could be spilling acid in the lab or something like that, causing a disaster, or water over some electrical components. I think we did that though with the computer and the coffee, didn't we? A couple of prompts ago. But anyway, fantasy and horror, spilling something which maybe summons a magical entity or a ghastly entity. Comedy, well, spillages are part of the course, or they could be deliberate. It could be some amusement in deliberately pouring some ink over someone's head or something like that, or a bowl of cornflakes. I don't know. Somebody with a sense of humor might be able to do that. And romance, well, don't some romances start that way? There's an accident and somebody comes to the rescue, providing tissues, and a conversation ensues. So it could be the beginning of a romance, or it could be the end, because the main character is now seen as a clumsy person and the love interest wants nothing to do with main character as a result. How many genres is that? That's sci-fi, horror, fantasy, comedy, romance. There's normally 6. I can't think of the 6th one. Oh, well, there you go. Slice of life, alias literary. These things happen. How does your main character respond? By keeping their cool or by losing their temper? Does it draw out their more creative side? What about if the person was going for a job interview and this happened? How would they deal with? How would they get around it if the interview were taking place and someone said, "Take a glass of water," and they were so nervous they spilled it all over themselves? Would they get the job? I don't know. Right, that is it, and I guess it's time to say good night, and I'll see you soon. Probably going to be a couple of days break. So I'll see you after a couple of days. Bye.